Real talk when it comes to sports, covering the news, giving you the truth. Nothing but that real on hoops in the league. All things NFL, we don't miss a thing. Getting with the coverage, we loving it all day. Picking up the news, tell us wherever the ball lay. With the NFL, NBA, they box so. Sports news in the hands of a man with fair takes. Tell them, coach, statistics and realness that's being spoke. Either hit it for the win or they hitting the goalposts. Either way, we woke up to the news of the day. Any kid he could call it, he like to talk it out with Ray. Fast breaks down the lane, they better move out the way, or they pulling from perimeter. Curry bury the trade, yeah, they got it. Woo! Duval with the hottest, Chris and Dev like the master, and mix it up like it's Logic being modest. They been looking for that real, trying to get it feel. Sports podcast, they run it back on the real. That's a steal, yeah. They never sick, but they ill. Real sports talk going, deliver signed and sealed. We bring that real talk when it comes to sports, covering the news, giving you the truth. Nothing but that real on hoops in the league. All things NFL, we don't miss a thing.
And we are back to this bull crap. Oh my God, what a miserable performance. Right on cue. I was talking to a guy at my job today, and he had his FanDuel, one of them open. And he was like, oh, the spread is 6 or 7. I said, don't do it. Do not do that. Like this, we're inconsistent. We've been inconsistent in almost every game we've played all year. I stand by everything I've been saying. We need a new head coach. Like, Ron Rivera is just not it. This defensive secondary defense is supposed to be a specialty. Our front four does not consistently get pressure. We keep playing this weak, super soft zone. We don't apply or blitz at all, and we let average quarterbacks look great because they can just sit back there all day long while you play zone. That's dumb. We did it versus Buffalo. They cooked us. We doing it here. They're cooking us. We keep doing this stupid, scared defense when we have potentially mobile quarterbacks, and it doesn't work. But we're just going to keep doing it like idiots. So this is what you get. Chris, welcome to the show. How you feeling, sir?
I'm good, man. I can't complain. But real quick before we start, I just want to give my thoughts and prayers to everybody know that goes to Morgan. Everybody know that's at Morgan, that went to Morgan, alumni, people that's affected by that situation. Very unfortunate situation that happened. And my thoughts and prayers are to the HBCU of Morgan State.
They said, I'm glad you kind of touched, or you did touch on that. Have there been much information? I haven't heard much about.
I haven't heard much neither. I have to look into it more. I just know, I have some family. Most of my family went to HBCU. Got some friends up there, some family that graduated from there. Morgan now has closed down their homecoming that was supposed to be this weekend. So
closed it?
Yeah, they did, and I saw that coming. Something like this, man. I just hope everything, hope everything's gets better over there.
Yeah, that's not ideal by any stretch. So definitely rest in peace to everybody, or not rest in peace, but prayers to everybody involved. Obviously not an ideal situation. Definitely not something that's common in that environment. So hopefully, those who were injured will recover. And just pray for that we can stop this dumb stuff. So definitely appreciate you taking the time for that. But we do have a game tonight, and it's awful. I kind of shared my thoughts. Mike Hughes, I was hoping we would be able to have him on. Kind of glad he's not right now, but if he can get him on, that would be dope too. Still early. But your thoughts so far on what you're seeing? What's going on?
Not shocked because the Bears always start off. Well, let me not say always. They started off hot last week. The Commanders are on and off. As we were watching the game, talking about the game before we went live. It was 2 drop touchdown passes in the same drive by the Commanders. So it's not like the Commanders aren't having the opportunity to score. It's just, can their defense stop DJ Moore? It's the only person that's beating them right now. one big run by the running back, but his DJ Moore has 130 plus receiving yards right now in the first half. Majority was in the first quarter. So can you stop DJ Moore? And is the offense able to get 7 instead of 3? Because right there, you had a couple penalties, a couple shots on third down, and the Commanders still had to settle for 3 points. You're down 14. You get the ball at halftime. Are you able to cut down this lead to one possession before halftime? Or because how much time was left? Let's see, 8 minutes. Yes. Are you able to get a stop, get a score, at least cut it down to one possession game before halftime, go in halftime and regroup? Because right now, you got to be better with the play calling. Brian Robinson, you got to get him in space more, in my opinion. I think running up in between the guard box is just bad. 6 carries, 10 yards. We know what type of explosive runner he is. The Bears defense is the bottom defense in the NFL. They give up over 120 rushing yards a game. So I do think in the second half you're going to see better rushes by Brian Robinson's. But Commanders have to get it together. They have to get it together because right now, black uniforms, some of the best uniforms I've ever seen, and you're stinking it up. You're stinking up. But listen, I love it for my fantasy. Justin Fields, 2 touchdowns, 156 yards. 8 yards on the ground right now. I love it for fantasy for me.
And Fields here on the run. I can live with that. But this nonsense that we've been doing, I ain't with it. But yeah, we will definitely see if he can keep this up. Obviously, this is quite the pace. I don't know if he's going to keep doing this.
Yeah, we saw what happened last week against the Broncos. As much as people want to talk about the defense, they still weren't able to score any points, not even 3, multiple times. So,
and I will say one more thing. That was intentional grounding, and it cost us a touchdown. So, and we've had that a lot this year. Like I know people said again that soft zone. He's going to pick that apart. Like this is so frustrating. But yeah, that sucks. We've had quite a few of those that have gone against us, but then we still give up stuff like this.
Yes.
Like, I don't understand what we're doing. Rushing forward, zone.
Yeah, at the point now you need to put pressure on Fields.
That's what you do. That's what they do to us. But for some reason, I don't know if Rivera's calling the plays. I don't know if Del Rio's calling the plays. I don't know.
We know who should be calling the plays.
I know I hate our defense. I hate the way we play defense with this talent. We're 2-2. Hey, we lose this game. Let me look at the schedule. I picked us to win the division, but I've also been very clear. If we are bad, get Ron out of here. So it's a win-win kind of, but it sucks. But at the same time, we are currently 2-2. We got the Falcons, Giants. Our schedule ain't even hard. Falcons, Giants, we go. Well, the Eagles come to us. We already played y'all tough. Then Patriots, Seahawks, Giants. We Dolphins, Jets towards the end. We play 49ers late. It's a decent schedule. Yeah. But you can't play like this. And we keep having these BS halves. We're like Colorado football. Where you don't even know who you're going to get during the half. And unfortunately, sometimes it's too little, too late. So hopefully they get it going. This would be a great time to get a third down stop. Actually, everybody, let's see. 3rd and 7, obvious passing. Do they blitz or do they rush for and play zone? Let's see.
I blitz, and you just got to watch in the middle. I think he's going to look for a receiver that's in front of his face. You got to make Justin Fields make a read. Oh, and they run the ball.
And what did we do? Rush for, play zone. We literally backed up as they're running the draw play.
Yeah, it made no sense. Coach Ken NY, my guy, has been a long time. Coach Ken NY. Oh, there go to push play.
And I hate this play. I hated when y'all did it last week. I hate it this week. I'm so sick of this dumb short yardage play. Coach, he's still on mute. He might be getting set up. But yeah, just this, like, it's just bad play calling.
It is.
And it's infuriating that I'm watching us play down to the competition because we're not being put in a position to be successful. Like, Eric Bieniemy is an attacking offensive coach.
Mm-hmm.
Why is our defense so soft? Like, we got some dogs out there. We play so soft. Oh, it's so annoying. But wow,
this front four, I need to see.
This
front four
came
get
right
some
on
pressure.
time.
Front four needs to get some pressure though.
That's not what we do. Like, we are great. When it's time to go get them, we can go get them. I think we had like 7 sacks or something 2 weeks ago versus Russ. But if you just have him sitting in zone, that doesn't work. Mm-hmm. We have athletic. We can chase Justin Fields. We don't have to be that scared of Justin Fields. We got athletes. Mm-hmm. Playing this super soft, weak defense. We saw what Von Miller did last week. You got to have somebody go get it. And right now, I don't see it. And they're just carving us up. Because we're playing this soft front. We're not run blitzing. We're not pass blitzing. We're just sitting back, backing up at the point of attack. And it's atrocious.
Well, as a guy who has DJ Moore in fantasy, I hope you continue with this soft coverage.
And a guy that has Justin Fields.
Yeah. I don't think I'm playing against any of those guys. And I had Brian Robinson playing in one league, maybe. I don't know.
And I need y'all offense to get it together because I started McLaurin this week. So just saying.
We all need their offense to get it together. I had the parlays on.
Yeah, I am not playing. Yep, I'm not playing anybody in this game. I did pick up Washington's defense. That looks like a bust.
Just a little bit.
I don't know who I benched, but I was like, oh, we should be able to get like 7 or 8. Nothing too crazy. Not so much. But let's get back to it. We got the coach here. He's here. He had a interesting topic. I think it'll be very interesting to see. I agree, but they're playing like, look at that. See what happens when he's scrambled? See what happens when there's pressure? He don't know what to do. Pressure the man. Force him to make a decision. Stop sitting back like things I don't know if I can say on here, but God, it's so annoying. Go get him, man. Go get him. But anyway, back to this lovely topic, which I'm very curious to see what you guys have to say. And then we'll also give the Philadelphia native a chance to discuss this fiasco with James Harden, which is just a mess. Good closeout. Where is it? Sorry, my guys. And what we are going to do is we are going to build a team. Each person's going to each building our individual teams, right, Kenny? Or we all pick one together.
Yeah, no, everybody build their own.
Yeah, because you know we are going to have difference for almost every single category. So
maybe.
I'm trying to see if we can get it so that it's not blocking one of us, but I don't know. We might just have to suck it up.
There we go.
All right. I don't even know how I did that, but that works. All right. So here we go. I will start since we'll start from 1 and we'll work our way down. Actually, let me write this down so we know who's who. That's PI. They're going to call it. He didn't look for the ball. They didn't call it. Wow. Go figure. He ain't look back. Corner's getting some good work these last couple weeks. So we got me, Chris, Coach. This is a foregone conclusion on my end.
We already know who you're picking at point guard.
The greatest to ever do it. So I got Steph at my point. Chris, for the building of your team, who you going with?
Because of the players listed, I'm also going Steph.
Ooh, smart man.
How my team's going to play, I have to go Steph. I need you.
I'll be curious to know where you go from here because I feel like Steph or Magic kind of dictate the rest of your team versus Chris Paul and Luka, but never mind. Coach, who you got?
Oh, come on, Magic. Of
We're building a team here. You might have wanted Chris Paul. I don't know what kind of team you're gonna build.
Magic.
Because there's not a whole lot of shooters left on this. It's not a lot of shooters left. Ain't a lot of shooters left, is the point.
The floor general.
General, you're gonna be shooting hopefully shooting layups because good luck shooting from distance. And I know you ain't about the
mid-range assassin. Magic is money from the mid-range. I don't have to have the 3-ball.
Don't worry, you're gonna have to guard it though. All right.
He ain't guard Magic, that's for sure. That's barbecue chicken.
We gonna see. We're gonna see how these matchups play out. Let's go. Row 2. Chris, who you got?
Come on.
What?
Why are you taking so long? What are we doing here? Go ahead.
I'm going Kobe.
Wow.
Coach?
MJ. Easy.
I am the same.
I always wanted to pick Kobe. I never picked Kobe in these. I'm changing it up.
I mean, they're kind of the same guy. Slight differences. Coach, who you got for the third row? This is where it gets good.
It does. And this was the toughest one for me. Because at first I actually was going to pick LeBron, and then at the last minute I changed.
Is this for
mind.
A game or a season?
For a season, does it matter?
Yeah, I thought we were just picking your best lineup.
So if it's a season, do I get healthy Kawhi?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, wow. Why are you throwing shots?
That's not a shot. That's a fair question.
Of course, it's gonna be healthy.
All right, no. These players at their best, yes, at their peak.
All right, for a season. All right.
So I'm actually going KD.
Mm-hmm.
Coach goes KD.
I was gonna go LeBron, but I'm going KD.
All right. So this is tricky for me. For a variety of reasons. Y'all know who my boy is. I've seen him with KD, and I saw what they did to LeBron, and it was nasty. So there's history there. I also have been very open. I want Steph and LeBron to play together. I think they complement each other extremely well. But for team construction, it would be great to have somebody like Kawhi Leonard. So for me,
you pick Jordan for the 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, I am going to go Kawhi for my 3. Chris, who you got?
I get it because you got to cover Steph on defense, so I get it.
I'm going LeBron. Miami Heat LeBron too. When he played both ends of the court, should have won MVP, Defense Player of the Year, Finals MVP, all that. You know, that's peak LeBron.
To the Mavericks.
We're not talking about that. But the reason why I picked LeBron honestly is because to me, I couldn't have Magic and LeBron. I just need one guy that's going to be my playmaker. I don't think I need both of those guys. Yep, so I went shooting with my one, straight scoring. Steph Curry just worry about throwing the ball in the basket.
And you needed
he just threw a pick. Oh, I'm done. I ain't watching this no more.
You needed a playmaker anyway because with Steph and
Kobe,
you
need somebody that's gonna get them easy shots. Yep. So I'm going with LeBron.
All right. I'm back up at the 4 spot. I am going.
Lord have mercy.
Tim Duncan. Chris, who you got at the 4?
This is tough. But I'm gonna go KG. I think KG is him and Anthony Davis to me are the 2 most versatile defenders. I think they're both better on ball defenders, especially KG, than Giannis. And you know, I saw KG resort to a team role with Boston, so I know he could fit in well. So I'm going Kevin Garnett. And I know he's going to bring that stuff I need on the court. You all know what I mean.
Extracurricular.
Yes, sir.
All right. Coach, who you got?
Oh, I guess we sliding past that pick that Sam Howell threw because we're doing this.
Nah, I clap. You didn't hear me clap?
No,
You
yeah, no.
thought-
He said I thought it was a big play because he's ahead of me. I got it on my phone, and then
I thought Amazon everybody was the same.
Nah, because I was after the fact. When you said I was behind you, but I got 10. I got Duncan too. I got Tim Duncan.
Excuse me,
Timmy. All right, and center position. I think Chris is on you.
now this is tough. To me, this is tough because I'm looking at for me, I have three options here.
To me, those are the two hardest. The 3 and the 5 are the two hardest for me.
So when I look at it, honestly, I have two options. And thinking about it, think how I want this team to play. In his heyday, I'm going to Diesel. I'm going Diesel. My two options were him and Akeem. I narrowed it down to those two. I'm going Diesel in his heyday. I don't even have to say anything.
Coach?
It was between those two for me as well, but I'm going with Dream.
Can't be mad at it.
Because in his heyday, man, he was as unstoppable as Shaq, but more skilled.
He was not as unstoppable.
Yes, he was.
In a different way.
Yes.
All right. Well,
the way that you remember how he cooked Shaq in the finals, right?
I've watched Shaq cook Rick Smits and a couple teams in the finals too.
But
yes.
There's
he
no
did.
comparison between the two, Rick Smits and Shaq.
He got Shaq early, and he did. But
Shaq was still averaging 20 and 10. Then let's not act like he wasn't.
I was about to say, but you act like Shaq wasn't getting buckets too.
But I'm saying he cooked Shaq and swept him.
Now, do you think he's doing that to Lakers, Shaq?
No.
I don't know because again,
with that team,
Dream in his heyday was unstoppable.
Dream in his heyday was a different beast. I just think the little bit more heavier, more dominant, more focused Shaq
with more help.
I think they would have.
I think it'd have been a closer battle.
I agree. I think they would have played almost to a draw.
If they had played in the West Conference Finals, them Lakers teams is cooking them Heat Rockets teams.
Yeah. He had more because those Lakers teams were deeper than those Rockets teams.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the second one. The first one might have been
on third and long.
The first one might have been a battle. That first championship team might have been a battle because to me, they were better than that second team. The second team was just Clyde and Dream.
They would have 1,000 yards rushing against y'all. It's terrible.
So yeah, who you got, Ray?
Oh, you know what type of time I'm on.
He's
the dominant force we've ever seen.
He's going Jokic.
I'm definitely not going Jokic.
Okay.
Best big man I've ever seen. Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Nah, but you was putting then you put Joker in the top. Top 3, right?
So who's your top
3 or 5?
Who's your top 5?
I couldn't remember.
I
couldn't remember if it was top 3 or top 5. Gotcha.
Not 3. Nah, he got some work to get in that 3.
So who's your 5? Who's your 5, bro?
Bigs, Shaq, Joker, Russell, Kareem, and Akeem.
So you got him over Wilt already.
Joker?
Yeah.
Who'd I say? No, I'm sorry. I got Wilt over Russell. I got Russell's rings as a player, as a big. I'm taking Wilt and Joker over Russell. We talked about this.
Oh yeah, you sure did. That's right.
Yeah, I just wanted a refresher.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
had the
remember
wrong
you saying
person.
that. Yep, I remember you saying that.
All right, so let's get to it. I'm gonna read them off, and then we can kind of talk through it. I have Steph at point guard, MJ, Kawhi Leonard, Tim Duncan. Do I want to switch that?
You don't even have no point guard on your team, but go ahead.
I don't need one. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I got. I'm not picking Bron. Tim Duncan and Shaq, Chris, Steph, Kobe, Bron, KG, Shaq, Coach, Magic, MJ, KD. How did
Duncan.
he get that open? Duncan and Akeem. So a little older group for Coach. Me and Chris are pretty same for the most part. We got KG and Tim. Maybe I'm a little younger with Kawhi, but you got Kobe, and we both got Shaq. So we pretty close. So I'll start with my matchups and what I think. Oh, he wasn't. I just looked late. I definitely think Kenny's my best matchup. Like, I'm cooking Kenny.
In what world?
So I'm guessing what you think you're gonna post Curry, or you just gonna
all day long?
Okay, so I have a guy named Shaq and a guy named Tim Duncan that ain't far away. So don't come in the paint.
But I could put Dream on the perimeter and pull Shaq away.
And I will live with
Dream can face up.
If Akeem wants to shoot 18-foot jumpers all game and beat me that way, knock yourself out. He ain't gonna beat me from the 3-point line.
But he'll beat you shooting 15-foot and 18-foot jumpers. And
I'm gonna live with it. Because you gotta guard me.
You lost because you doubling.
Oh no. You gotta guard me.
If you sitting in the paint, if you got Shaq sitting in the paint, then that means you doubling Magic.
I'm not doubling Magic, but I don't gotta go far. If you have Magic on the block, I can stick I still gonna say LeBron. I can stick Shaq or Duncan either at the top at the elbow, or I can stick on the opposing block.
If I'm putting Shaq, so if I'm posting Magic on the left box and I'm putting Dream on the right wing, he can't help off it. He can't help.
I'm not guarding the Dream at the right wing. Make that skip pass, and he's going to have to make a play off the dribble.
Oh, you lost there. Because Dream was a money shooter. So you lost.
You have him on the wing. He's catching the ball
15, 18 feet from the basket rather than 5 feet. You can't make up 10 feet of ground off of a catch.
So where's everybody located? Because you forget, I got Kawhi and Jordan on the wings.
The box is 5 feet from the basket, right?
Right.
So the wing is 18 feet from the basket. You telling me you covering 10 feet of ground on one dribble? Oh, they just scored again? Oh, Lord have mercy.
On a crossing route. No. If you you got to get him to the post. Two, if you're making that skip. So I'm confused about your configuration. So Magic's on the block.
So strong side.
Where's MJ?
Side. Let's just say for example, let's just say ball's on the left side. Strong side. Magic's posting on the strong side. Ball's on the left side. Right.
And so your strategy with Michael Jordan and Kevin Durant is to feed Magic in the post. And you think you're gonna beat me?
That's the mismatch. I'm gonna milk that mismatch until y'all adjust. Then I'll go to.
I don't need to, because guess what I'm running on the other end? I'm running pick and roll every time. And who Magic guarding in pick and roll?
He can switch and put Kawhi. He could take Kawhi. I'll put him on Kawhi and put MJ on Curry.
So if I run pick and roll with Shaq, so Jordan's getting picked, and now you got the Dream guarding Steph on the perimeter.
You telling me Dream couldn't switch out on guards?
On Steph Curry? No, he couldn't.
Are you telling me that Dream didn't switch out on
Hakeem Olajuwon cannot guard Steph Curry 35 feet from the basket, which is where he would need to guard him.
So you're telling me that Dream did not switch out on guards and not hold his own? That's what you're saying right now?
Tell me the guard he guarded that could play like Steph Curry or shoot like Steph Curry.
That's not what I'm asking you.
But you're asking me about something that's irrelevant. No, he guarded John Paxson. Okay. He ain't Steph Curry.
He could switch out. He was switching out on guards all the time. So
none of them could shoot or play like Steph Curry. Stop that.
So
if you want to live with a team playing Steph Curry one-on-one
35 feet from the basket,
have yourself a ball.
Yeah, I would take that over Magic in the post getting layups all day.
All right.
So I live with him shooting 35 footers. Go ahead, shoot 35 footers over three.
So you have to guard me, which means I don't have to shoot 35.
He's going to keep him off the dribble. He's not going to just blow by Dream. We're not doing that. Wasn't no guards blowing by Dream on the perimeter like that.
So Kyrie Irving couldn't blow past Dream?
He wasn't blowing by him. I seen Dream chase down Rod for a layup.
Rod Strickland, you're comparing Rod Strickland at 5'10" to Steph Curry at 6'3" that can shoot from 40.
Rod is 6'3", bro. My point is that he's faster than Steph Curry on the perimeter, and he chased Rod down for a layup in transition. So you're not telling me that he's not going to be able to hold his own. So I can't go on that.
Chris, you're a mutual party. How do you think Akeem fares guarding Steph Curry on the perimeter?
I mean, space. We want to get Hakeem in space. Is Hakeem for a big man a very good perimeter defender? Absolutely, arguably the best. But to sit up here and say he's going to clamp up, Steph and Curry are going to switch.
I'm saying he's going to make it. It's not going to be easy. That's
it's definitely not going to be.
He was going to get cooked.
It's not going to be easy. It's not okay. No, it's not going to be easy, but I'm going to take my chances. I'm not going to say that Steph Curry is going to score 100 straight. I'm not going to sit up here and say that Hakeem's going to stop him every play. He might get a stop or two, but I'm going to take my chances on the high screener roll, get him my switch, get Hakeem in space, and let Curry pull up for 35.
Even in the event, Hakeem could guard Steph, which he can't. Now you got Mike matched up with Shaq.
I'm helping off Kawhi. He's the weakest shooter out of your crew.
I'm cooking Kenny.
Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong?
I think Jordan. I think Kawhi is a better shooter than Jordan.
He's a way better shooter than Jordan. From three? From three? Kawhi been shooting 38, 39, 40% for the past couple of years.
And that's the point. And that's my point. I'm cooking Kenny. Yeah, he hasn't even read the scouting report.
On 5+ attempts.
I will live with Kawhi shooting threes.
I say this, Kenny. Look, since he Toronto, 37, 39.8, 41 last year. He's shooting 38.7 from his career. I mean,
again, I will live with Kawhi shooting threes as opposed to Steph.
I mean, yeah, of course.
My point is, I got so many options. You can't guard Steph. You're going to help off Kawhi.
And I don't?
And I got Shaq.
Who are you helping
off? So you helping off Kawhi.
You said you playing Steph straight up. I mean, you said you playing Magic straight up with Steph. You're not helping off.
If I need to, yeah.
Then you're done. That's 6'9" versus 6'3". Those are layups.
Okay, and you think that he's just going to throw the ball? Y'all just going to bully him into the post because that's so easy. That's why everyone does it. You're right.
Chicken.
All right. Because we've seen Magic do that in his career. We've seen Magic go get 60 and win a game.
Steph struggles on the defensive end. That's barbecue.
Magic struggles on the defensive end. He can't guard anybody. Magic can't guard a single player on my team. Magic can't guard a single player on my team.
I already cross-matched it. I put him on Kawhi. So we're not even worried
Magic can't guard Kawhi.
We're not worried. We're living with Kawhi going crazy. If Kawhi goes crazy for 30, we live with that.
Everybody's eating off Magic. Your team is getting cooked.
No way. You act like Magic was a turnstile on defense. Stop.
He couldn't stop nobody on my team.
Wasn't no guards killing him like that? What guards?
You keep naming. Who are these guards?
I'm saying the point is, you're talking about like guards.
Is their name Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, or Kawhi Leonard? If not, I don't care.
But you're talking about like Magic was getting cooked on the defensive end by guards. When did you see Magic get cooked on the defensive end?
When did I see Magic guard Steph Curry? But I bet if he did, he'd get cooked.
You act like it was like there wasn't guards back in that era.
They
that
wasn't
was good.
Steph.
That was
And you need the problem we have in these discussions is you don't got enough respect for how great Steph is because you keep comparing him to these guards that ain't nothing like him.
Bro,
Kenny,
these guys are highly skilled. You're not talking about no guards with no slouches.
And none of them
to play devil's advocate. To play devil's advocate,
one of them was a threat to shoot from 35 feet.
So what? They can get to the basket. It's the same thing.
And it's a whole lot easier when you actually have to guard the person outside the three-point line versus inside the three-point line.
I could get to the basket at will. It's as great a skill as it is a shooting.
And Steph Curry has one of the greatest true shooting percentage of anybody.
My point, but
which means he can finish in the paint.
You're not hearing my point. You're not hearing my point. Is that if I could get to the basket just as easy as you can shoot from the perimeter,
you can.
It's the same type. So you're telling me, hold on. So you're telling me that Kevin Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, Rod Strickland, Tim Hardaway couldn't get to the basket at will?
You're talking about, I thought you were talking about your offense.
I'm talking, but you said my point. You're not hearing my point.
You keep talking about getting to the basket. I'm talking about the
all of these guys
player. Steph Curry is a better player than every person you just mentioned.
But my point, you're not hearing my point.
And he posed the threat none of them possessed. They didn't have the shooting skill he has.
But they had the finishing.
You can't say but.
Because it's the same skill.
No, it's not.
If I'm shooting 50% from going at the basket, it's the same skill as you shooting 45% from three. What are you talking about,
Chris?
How is that not the same skill?
This is funny.
How is that? How is shooting 50% from a layup not the same skill as shooting 45% from three?
I can shoot 50% shooting threes as you can shoot from shooting from shooting. If I can shoot 50% from shooting layups as you can shoot from shooting threes, how is that not a high level skill? I don't get that. You're not making any sense.
You do realize my player can finish and had a better percentage finishing than all your players. No, so I finish at the rim better. Go look at the numbers. I finish at the rim. Go look at the numbers.
We could check the stats on that.
Go look at Steph's true shooting percentage. Go look at where Steph ranks in field goal percentage in the paint. Okay, all time. Not for point guards, all time. Go look at that stat and then come talking about how well he also shoots from three. And try and tell me that there's anybody that you've named that comes close to that skill set.
Yeah, we could check that. I'll take the Pepsi challenge on that any day.
Chris, you can start talking about your team. Kenny and I will do some research, but I'm cooking Kenny.
Not a chance.
I mean, it's funny. It's all funny. That's why we love making these lineups. I mean, my team was simple. I had my shooter in Steph Curry. Yes, he may be a defensive liability, but on the three-point line, he's going to have it open all day because
This is, real quick, NBA, ABA. All-time NBA career leaders in records for true shooting percentage. Can you please tell me where Steph Curry ranks?
Can you tell us? Because I can't see.
I can't see that.
Just tell us. The
answer is fifth. All time. He's ahead of Clint Capella, ahead of Karl Anthony Towns, ahead of Kevin Durant. Don't tell me they have that skill set because none of them are anywhere close to this list when it comes to shooting. He's 5. Kevin Durant is 10. His true shooting percentage is 62, almost 63%. In this era, with the volume and distance he shoot from, he still shoot that high.
And true shooting percentage is made up of what?
Free throws. I feel it has to be free throws. But if not,
exactly,
then it's 2-point and 3-point.
Exactly.
But I gotta feel like free throws.
So if you're going to try and use free throws as an excuse, why is Rudy Gobert first?
I didn't say it.
Jordan second.
I didn't say it.
If free throw shooting is that big of a factor, why are these terrible free throw shooters here?
Because if field goal percentage is 65 or 66%, it depends on what the average is or how they weight those things into the whole percentage.
Clearly, if Rudy Gobert's first 2-point around the paint is the most biggest factor, it ain't free throw percentage or 3-point percentage if he's best all time. This is easy work.
Okay.
Let's go.
So.
I just showed you the numbers.
I said in your mind, if you're saying that it was such a big mismatch between Steph and Magic.
I don't think anybody team cooks anybody. We all have our advantages. I don't think anybody team
on that one.
I don't think anybody team cooks anybody. I think it's going to be close between everybody's team. Everybody has their advantages. Everybody has their disadvantages. You know.
I mean, I agree, but at the end of the
no, you don't, because you said you're gonna cook.
Yeah, you can't guard me.
Vice versa. So I don't even.
I can guard you. You think Magic is gonna go for 60?
Can't.
He's never done it in his life.
No, you can't. You act like Magic don't have no 40-point games, man. Stop.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, 40 in Game 7 playing.
And
center.
I'm sure Michael Jordan and KD just
against guys bigger than him,
throwing the ball in the post.
40.
Michael Jordan about to just keep throwing the ball in the post to Magic. What a great strategy!
Magic got 40 in Game 7 against guys bigger than Steph. So you're gonna tell me
he pointed the one
Steph?
game.
I'm just
saying,
the one game. My point is, you talking about
my
Magic
guy
don't
set
score
the
like
record
that.
for scoring in Game 7. I got you, Game 7. Leveled up.
You said your guy, he don't score like that, and he had 40 in Game 7.
He did it one time.
Your point.
My guy set the record for it.
3-time Finals MVP. So I guess he ain't do nothing.
This is about to turn into Magic Johnson, Steph Curry debate.
Man. Let's move on. Let's move on. We done.
I gave Chris the floor.
You took the floor. You wanted to talk about that true shooting percentage.
I said, I said, you talk while I look it up. I looked it up.
Like all teams are similar. There's not much I could say. All teams have their advantages. I like my team. Steph Curry is my shooter. Kobe Bryant, you know who he is. LeBron James, my do-it-all guy. He doesn't have to score 50, but he's going to end up with a triple-double. KG is going to bring the toughness, the factor that I don't think anybody – I think KG and Shaq, for me, are setting the tone. KG, Shaq, and Kobe. That's my difference maker.
But see, the only problem that both of you guys' lineups have, and it goes for both. It goes with both matchups. Because you're picking Steph Curry, all the other guys in that starting five is 6'6" and up.
I'm willing to live with that. I know what I did. I'm willing to look at what he brings.
It's a tough matchup wherever he goes.
That's fine with me because on the other end, he's going to shoot the lights out. Look, listen, Kenny, I know what I picked. I know I was giving up having a lineup.
With yours, I was just saying, my point was with your lineup.
Oh, we lack size at the point guard position.
That you're going to have a mismatch. We're going to have a mismatch on the other end, whoever he guards.
And that's fine with me because, like I said, other than who's your small forward?
KD.
Bob, come on. Who's your power forward? Tim Duncan. Bob. So, if I get a switch from Tim Duncan, I love that every day of the week.
But they're gonna put him. You're gonna put Steph in pick and rolls, and you can't switch. He can't switch on no pick and rolls.
I'm saying I have Steph Curry and Kevin Garnett doing a pick and roll.
Switch on the pick and roll.
I have Steph Curry. No. Listen, Kenny.
Step in the pick and roll. He can't switch off.
No, listen to what I'm saying, Kenny. No. Wait. I'm saying I'm on offense. I have Steph Curry and Kevin Garnett in the pick and roll, and I'm getting Tim Duncan now on me. That's my advantage.
Understood, and that's what I'm saying.
And I don't care about the defense with Steph Curry.
Right, that's what I'm saying. The other way.
Listen, Bob, you don't got to play Steph Curry. You don't have to play any defense. I don't care. They can score 1,000 points on you. I'm not picking you for defense. I'm picking you to light that thing up from the 3-point line. So he could be the biggest disadvantage of all time. I hope he is. Because on the other end, have fun. I know what I picked with him. I didn't care about defense. I cared about one side of the court. That's my only point. Is that on the defensive end, that's cool. So. Listen, he don't even got to play defense for me. It could be 4-on-5. I didn't draft him for defense. We can run a 2-2 zone because you don't got no shooters, to be honest, other than KD.
None.
So my MJ can't shoot?
No.
Y'all need to stop, man.
What you mean? When was he ever considered a 3-point shooter?
But y'all talking about three.
Exactly.
Yes, I am talking about threes.
But my point, there's a whole other part of the game inside the 3-point line.
No, I mean, yes, he can shoot mid ranges, but that's making the small. Kenny, that's making the court shorter. So I'm fine with that.
Kenny, you do realize I probably have the best. I have the best mid range shooting game team here.
That's why I said outside of KD, who I'm not really
Tim
considering.
Duncan's not a good shooter.
I'm talking about the 3 point. I'm talking about 3 points, 3-pointer.
About one shot.
But no, I'm talking about a 3. If you want to shoot mid ranges, if you can have your mid ranges, I can live with that.
I got 3 mid range assassins.
That's fine with me.
That's fine with me. I got 4
do
mid range assassins and 2 unstoppable post guys.
I mean, listen.
So
I mean,
do we.
I have Curry, Kobe. Who's going to stop LeBron coming downhill? Let's be honest. Who's stopping LeBron coming downhill?
That's
I got Kevin Garnett on the pick and I got Kevin Garnett in the pick and pop, and I had Shaq, and I have Lakers Shaq, who's about 325 pounds, all muscle. So
I saw what Tim
I didn't want to talk about my team because there's no point in talking about it because they're all similar. They're all similar. But now that I'm going to talk about it, I feel like I have the best team. But I was trying to be humble because y'all was going back and forth about Steph Curry and Magic Johnson for 15 minutes.
I've seen Kawhi lock up LeBron.
The only issue is that
I've seen Kawhi lock LeBron up already.
You got questionable at the 3 and 4 because LeBron.
What's questionable?
LeBron, we know
what's questionable about Bron.
We know mentally LeBron in crunch time.
Stop it.
We know.
But did you hear? Hold on. Did you hear my reasoning for drafting LeBron though? I didn't mention scoring. I didn't even mention scoring.
Shaq. In Kobe. So
I didn't mention scoring, and nobody mentions scoring when they talk about Bron. Yeah, he has the most points of all time. I didn't even mention scoring. I drafted him for playmaking.
But that's
my
defense. Point. So you're taking the ball out of Steph's hand. And now Steph is
do you not watch him with the Warriors running around 1,000 screens? I don't want him to dribble the ball the whole time. I want him running Magic Johnson around because he doesn't have Michael Cooper to save him. That's what I want to happen.
Okay, so then and this is the part that's tricky here, or maybe I didn't completely understand. I'm basing this on like these players and how they really play. I don't think
that's how Steph Curry really plays.
Steph aside, I don't have a Draymond. I don't have a Klay Thompson. I don't have the rest of that.
LeBron's Draymond.
Y'all
go ahead. I'm gonna stop cutting you off. I'm gonna watch your terrible team.
I don't think using those players in that way maximizes those players. I don't think LeBron's best attribute is becoming Draymond Green. I think LeBron's best attribute is having the ball in his hands as the primary decision maker. But with that being said, I think the rest of the roster also has to function and play well together. That's why I picked the team the way I picked, because they actually flow better.
Why wouldn't they play well together with LeBron as the
LeBron's not a shot chucker. In his prime, he wasn't really a shot chucker.
Kobe's best ball usage is with the ball in his hands. LeBron is best with the ball in his hands. When I don't see Kobe and Steph playing off the ball, running around on screens. Go ahead.
When has Kobe ever played outside of Steve Nash in his prime? When did Kobe? Somebody answered. Did he ever play with a dominant guard that can give him the ball? I felt like he never played with a true point guard as a playmaker.
Because the triangle offense is not
going to get to that
for a traditional point guard,
and that's why I was asking about how they play, because y'all are putting the Golden State lineup on the team with Steph Curry, and we don't got to play that.
I mean, me personally, I could tell you how I want my guys to play. Steph Curry, I just need you can be the Klay Thompson, 11 dribbles, 60 points. Shaq, I know what you are. Kevin Garnett, he does have to. I saw what Kevin Garnett did with the Celtics. He took a step back on offensive end and just be dominant on defense. Like my wings, to me, can cover scoring. I think all my guys are versatile to the point where I'm not really stressed on how I'm going to be able to score and defend.
I think the strength of your team is two things defensively. Besides
Curry, but I know that.
Besides Curry, defensively, you got great perimeter defense with Kobe.
I'm
KG.
switching 2 through 4 is getting switched.
Yeah, 2 through 4 defensively is great. Shaq in the pick and roll, not so much.
I'm not worried about that. Nobody's going to kill me from 3.
But those 3 guys.
That's the issue for me is I'm not scared to pick and roll with anybody on any team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Outside of Durant, nobody's going to off the switch get up. And I'm talking about 3 points. No, Kenny, I'm talking about 3-pointers. If you want to beat me with 2s, that's fine. But I'm talking about as far as the 3-point line.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm not worried about outside of Kevin Durant. I'm not worried about nobody high pick and roll getting a switch shooting that three.
Imagine you be watching Steph shoot the ball from that far, like. God.
But I don't think nobody's team blows. If this is a 7-game series, nobody's 4-1. Everything's 4-3.
Help!
And I'm going to tell Steph, just let him score.
Stop bullying me. He's bullying me.
Let him score. We're not helping you every time. You better pull the chair a couple times.
Layups.
And that's the thing. Kenny think he's just like he didn't lead the league in steals because he's just this awful, atrocious defender, and he ain't.
That is not. We're
not going to have this conversation. Basketball did not start yet. Basketball starts.
The reason we have this conversation is because Kenny's only selling point is he thinks he can take advantage of stuff.
It's NFL time.
He realizes his team has nothing else. So if Magic just so happens to have an off night,
negative. I got the greatest closer ever in MJ.
So do I. I got the greatest scorer probably, or the most skilled scorer ever in KD. I got two unstoppable guys. Kawhi got problems. KD got problems with that. We got the same post player.
Two unstoppable players in the post and KD, and I'm not in TD and Dream, and both of them can face up and score. So it's how you want it. You can get it from anywhere on the court and in the post.
Twos, you can have them.
The 3-ball, you got MJ. I mean, KD's hitting the 3-ball, and MJ can hit the 3-ball too. He shot it way better later in his career. Early in his career, his shooting percentage was bad from 3, but later in his career, he was good. So I'm not even buying that. MJ.
What is good? It ain't Kawhi Leonard good. I bet that.
He shot mid-30s.
I have it up right here.
I'm sure he shot mid-30s.
We talking about with the Wizards?
No, come on. That's Washington.
Oh, okay. So look, right now, I have it up. Once he came back after, the first retirement, 1995, 96, he shot 42%. The year after that, 37. The year after that, 23. I need to see total attempts though. That's what I need to see.
I know it was 32.7 for his career.
Yeah, because again, early in his
career, look, I'll give him that. Okay. Them 2 years back to back, he shot 260 and 297 threes. Hit over 100 threes for the season. That's about a 3 a game. I can. That's very good shooting.
Good luck doing that in today's NBA.
Well,
so we just.
If we're being honest, Kevin Durant's not a 3-point chucker. If we're being honest.
And then what rules are we playing? Because if we playing 90s rules, Steph's going to get thrown around the court.
Yeah, but if we playing today, let's be honest. You take out hand checking. A lot of the not all. So I do personally feel like some of the defenders, how I saw them struggle against the Hardaways, the Isaiah Thomases, the Allen Iversons. Some different, again, Kenny, not all, but some of those defenders got a lot of credit for just being more physical, for like in space, one-on-one, without being able to move the guy you're guarding. Feel like they might struggle. Not talking about none of the guys on this list, though.
No, that's absolutely fair. That's absolutely fair. Because that hand check was a game changer.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Derek Harper literally riding guys to where
he wanted them to go.
Yeah, he would push them to where he wanted them to go. So
so we're gonna play like with the regular rules without
cheating. To give your guy a chance.
And my guy's cooking.
To give your guy a chance. I understand. You gotta change the rules for him. I get it. It's okay. Let's move on.
So let's move on. All right. So I think we all know who had the best team, which is great. Let's get to the rest of the picks. Quick update. Washington scored. Hooray. Made the 2-point conversion. Whoop-de-doo. You finally decided to
play. Where is Mike Hughes when you need him? Oh,
I asked him to come on.
I know he's in his glory right now.
Well,
I'm about to text him, see if he can see who you are. Come on.
Let's see if we come out playing zone or if we don't and play like men and play man. We got all these ball hawking, turnover happy guys and play a bunch of weak zone. I hate that crap.
Put the game back on.
But we do have picks. Let's get to the picks. First game on the docket, Ravens at Steelers. I'm going Ravens. Who y'all got?
Ravens.
Same.
Okay. And everybody was Washington tonight, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Sadly.
I should have known. Who was it? Not Tom Brady. Somebody picked us. And as soon as I saw it, LeBron. LeBron picked us. Apparently
LeBron was like 11-2 last week.
I ain't see that. All I know is in the
No,
past,
he posted
when he
them
start
online.
talking, teams play bad.
He was 11-2.
No, well,
that
was on Sundays.
You putting in the slips too?
That was like the whole week.
No,
I think he did the whole week.
Well, maybe there's something there, but God dang, that's a good offensive possession. First half.
Yeah, it is. All right, don't start spoiling stuff. Don't start spoiling stuff. You know how you get, Ray. Let me just watch the game in peace.
I didn't realize y'all was in slow motion. I didn't know that could even happen. But
come on, Justin Fields, you get negative yards. I don't need that. There you go.
What the heck was that? All right, if y'all want to start running dumb plays like that, please keep doing that.
Yeah, help my tickets. I just need some offensive yards from y'all.
Well, we just got you some, but we threw a touchdown to somebody nobody cares about.
I got Logan Thomas covered for me.
Yeah, man. Can your boy and God, dog?
It's hit or miss.
Got 1 point for me right now.
Yeah, I know. Terry.
Killing
I
me.
benched him last week and he went off. He got a touchdown, had a good game. I started him this week. 1 point.
It shouldn't be hit or miss though. I mean, like you're number one receiver. You can't.
Right.
You can't. I'm not even asking for. I'm not even asking for these big type of games, 150 yards and all that stuff. Is that Fields again?
Yeah, somebody's got ran over.
I'm literally just asking for 40 yards. That's all. 40 yards. That's all I need.
Yeah. So next game, I don't know what to think. Actually, Kenny, I'm gonna ask you, who are the Jacksonville Jaguars?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't know. Right now, they're really struggling offensively to really to maintain and sustain drives. I think it's maybe only thing I could think of is kind of trying to integrate Calvin Ridley into the offense is kind of maybe they're just some growing pains instead of them as in terms of them establishing that rhythm and continuity. But to me, that's the biggest problem for them right now. They have no offensive consistency, and even defensively, they have they haven't been as good as they were last year. So I'm a little I was surprised. I thought that they would really be good coming out of the gate, but they're struggling right now. And I think it's the biggest to me the biggest concern is offensively, because I thought going into the season with having Calvin Ridley that they would be really dangerous offensively, and they just haven't been.
They were for a game. Calvin Ridley came out the gate hot
that first game,
and then not so much.
Yeah.
So that's why this is tough for me.
And I got Buffalo. I'm telling you right off rip, I got Buffalo.
And I hear you, but I've seen Buffalo. I've been through this with Buffalo a couple years now. They lost to the Jets week 1. I didn't forget that. So I hear you.
They've been rolling since then.
They look great.
They've been cracking people since then.
And Miami put up 70 and turned around and got embarrassed.
That's what I'm saying. Ever since that game, they've been cracking.
Oh, that's a flag.
What's a flag?
I don't know why I'm behind.
I thought he was behind the I was 4th and 5. I'm sorry. I thought he was in front of the line. I thought it was longer than that. I thought it was like 4th and 7.
Hold on, let me check something real quick.
I thought he was above the line of scrimmage.
It was close.
Yeah.
It was close.
See, we're looking at the catch. No, that hit the
ground. That's a drop anyway.
Oh, okay.
Well, but that knee looks nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still down.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh man, I didn't know
the way he had to turn around.
I didn't even know he.
Yeah, I saw it
I didn't
live.
See the injury.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got caught in the turf.
And this was he was cooking.
Ouch.
This is by far the best game of the season for him.
Turf. Well, there's been it's legendary for all the wrong reasons.
But that But his foot just got caught in the.
It was more bad luck than anything.
Yeah,
if
that's
you
what I'm
throw a
saying.
good
I'm
pass,
not
Justin
putting that
Fields
on
is a non-issue.
Yeah, I'm not putting that.
He's wide open.
Putting that on the turf. That was just him getting caught in a bad spot.
Wrong place, wrong time. Is that Herbert?
Yeah, Khalil Herbert.
Hopefully, just a tweak. Hopefully, he can bounce back, but it did not look great.
Yeah, hopefully, it's just a sprain.
So I am gonna go Buffalo. It's hard to bet against them right now. I will say this. Come on, Jackson. Like, I know expectations cause pressure. I think Sam Howell deals with that and other young quarterbacks. But good coaching, I think, can overcome that. So growing pains, there's been a lot of offenses that aren't really quite up to snuff yet. We've kind of talked about that, but we have mad comments. Who's that? Somebody hyping us up. Oh, yeah, Josh. Shout out to Josh. Appreciate it. But yeah, I'm gonna go Buffalo. Kenny, you said you go on Buffalo. Chris, are you in line?
Nah, I'm gonna go Jacksonville. I'm gonna go Jacksonville.
I'm gonna myself if Jacksonville win because I think they just
I'm with Kenny. Their offense, to me, it has its moments, and when you look at it on paper, and I was huge on Jacksonville going into the year. I mean, you have Ridley, Kirk, Evan Ingram, Jones. You have ETN. You have Trevor Lawrence. I mean,
they got the weapons.
They have the weapons, and I continually bet on them. I have multiple guys on their team on fantasy.
Just real quick. Just a reminder. I don't know if y'all care or not. That game is international.
Oh yeah, I'll be up for it. I was up for the Falcons one.
I just saying that travel. That's in London.
But they've been there, so
they've been doing that. Falcon. I mean, the Jags been doing it.
That's my point.
Jags already been there.
They already been there from last week.
For them,
yeah. Josh Allen.
Oh, he's walking. He's walking.
This is Allen's first trip.
He's able to walk.
Hopefully, it's just a sprain.
Yeah, hopefully. But I have Jacksonville. One, I think they're just due for a good offensive game. Yes, they're going against right now the first couple of weeks the best defense in the league, but you're losing Tre'Davious White. Sadly, I hope he's able to recover. But losing a guy like that who's probably going to be around Ridley, that opens up Ridley. But also Christian Kirk, he's a guy that Trevor Lawrence has been counting on. And their relationship, has been amazing. But we saw the magic that him and Ridley could make week one. And I think when you lose your number one corner, when to me you already have a secondary, and I think their corner they just drafted a couple years ago is still out, if I'm not mistaken. Elam. I got to look into that. But you have better safeties than corners. I think it's going to be a good game for them on offense. Can they stop them on defense is what I want to see. But I think Jacksonville gets it done in a close game.
Okay. I love to see it. Hope you're right. I'll be honest. But time will tell. Let's keep it moving on to the next. We have two more teams. I don't really know who they are right now. Titans and Colts. Jonathan Taylor said to be back around. I guess he's off the PUP list, I believe. I think he had to sit out 4 games.
Practicing this week.
Yeah, so that is obviously a wild card. What he is, he said, "I'm here for now," or whatever. I forget the exact quote, but it's a contract year for him, so he's got a nice little break, so to speak, and hold on to the ball.
It's the Logan Thomas show right now.
What did I just say? I just said it. Goodness gracious!
I thought they were going to rule him down.
I don't have the sound on, so I don't know if the whistle blew, but hold on to the ball, bro. I don't.
That's oh wait. Oh no, that's a fumble.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's a fumble.
I thought they were going to rule him down.
No way. Fumble.
See, I think that it looked like he stops. Like I think he thought they was going to get ruled down too.
Nah, he was still struggling.
He played through the whistle.
I'm done. I don't even want to watch this game no more.
Well, I just hope actually a blowout helps me. That means that you got to throw the ball more, so that should be more opportunities.
I need B-Rob.
I'm happy about the loss though. I
we
did
always
text
happy
my
about
Q's.
a
I haven't
division
heard
ball.
back yet, so maybe
I'm not upset about it, to be honest. Not terribly
boy.
upset.
Come on.
I don't
Really?
like it, but the only way we're always going to be average with Ron Rivera. That's just my belief.
So you low
But we
key.
can't. Hold on
Man,
one
that
second.
looked like it might have
We
hurt.
can't be happy
I'm not
one
happy.
week. But hold on, let me finish. We can't be happy one week with how you guys battled Philly and played them to overtime, basically played them, almost to a draw, and then turn around next week when you lay a dud and then lay it at
Against the
Ron
worst defense in the NFL.
We can't. That's not fair.
Which
When
part?
do the players get to be held accountable? You can't always put it on Rivera.
We lost both games.
But I'm saying that if you were
We've
happy
been getting
and
blown
pleased,
out in almost every first half this season.
but I'm saying if you were happy and pleased last week with the effort and the fact that you guys were competitive against Philly, and then you turn around this week and they're playing bad, now we're calling for Ron Rivera. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
I was happy.
You sounded happy to me on Monday.
I was
encouraged.
Yeah, but we still dug ourselves in the same hole. We were still making the same mistakes.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Like,
but you've been on this Ron Rivera thing for a minute, so I can't really. You've been consistent on that, so I can't really say too much.
And for me, and I think you got on late when I kind of started my rant. He's supposed to be the defensive guy. Like, Eric Bieniemy's the offensive guy. Our offense typically has been decent. It's been the defense. Like 27, we've been getting blown out in halves. That to me is lack of preparedness, coaching. And then the defensive mistakes we're making are just bad. Something's not right. We're blowing coverages. People was running wide open.
Well, yeah, secondary been suspect for a minute now.
So the defensive coach, you either got to hire better coaches or coach your defense better. Like,
or either get another personnel guy because clearly he's not getting the right talent in there.
We drafted the guy with the most pick sixes. Like, Fuller is decent. We've drafted the D line, so it can't say it's personnel. You just got to get the most out of that aspect of your team, and he's not. 3rd and 20, we should be able to get off the field, I would like to believe. But I haven't really been saying it, but Justin Fields has had to move a lot more in this half. We're putting some pressure on him. That's all I was saying.
But to your point, though, that's never been the problem. Your D line has always been good. It's always been your secondary that's been the problem.
But our D line goes in phases. They need a break. And here's what I mean when I say they need a break. If they are constantly pass rushing every single down, and they are the sole responsibility of pressure is on them, you're going to wear down. Send the blitz occasionally. Make the quarterback see something different. Give him a different look. Give him a different feel. But if you just play cover 2, rush 4 every down, they're going to figure that out. And Chicago came in with a game plan to exploit that, and we watched it happen. And now adjustments are being made, and now it's a little different. That's coaching to me.
So it sounds like you're giving Rivera credit, no?
Our defense wasn't prepared
in the second half.
Okay, I'll give you that. He's made the adjustment, but we're in the hole again. That's what I said. We Colorado.
I got you. Fair enough.
Actually, yeah, we can take a pivot there. Colorado football. What do we think at this point?
Everything I expected. Everything I expected. It's like I'm not shocked that none of it. I laughed. I should have took the bet where they're over 3.5. I think they're going to get 4 wins minimum this year. I thought that was a given. I don't know why people were on the social media saying, don't take this, don't take this. The only reason why I didn't take it is because with a single bet like that, you got to put $100+ in it. I didn't feel like doing that. But regardless, everything that I'm seeing, I believed in. Everything I'm seeing, I saw at Jackson State, which is Deion Sanders having a program that people believe in, having a program that's going to draw attention, but draw attention also brings you recruits. Drawing attention also brings you money for the university. Drawing attention also brings you NIL deals for your players. I think what he's going to build over there in Colorado can be and will be special. I think obviously all they need to do is upgrade the trenches. You win and you lose in college, not even at every single level. Pee-wee, maybe not Pee-wee, but definitely high school, college, NFL, you win and lose in the trenches. Once he's able to get some 4-star, 5-star offensive, defensive linemen, I think that's when you're going to see this program really elevate. I'm not saying they're going to be college football champions next year, the year after that, but you're going from a 4 or 5 win team to a 7-8 win team, and that's a big difference, especially for that program. I'm happy for him. Want to see if Shador leaves or stays. I think that's the biggest up in the air. He's saying he might, stay. But if he's up there in them talks, well, I will say this: it's a lot of quarterbacks in this draft, so maybe that could be a good thing or a bad thing for Shador. A bad thing may be, they still don't want to believe him. He falls. Good thing is if he's able to have these good numbers and look better than some of these top quarterbacks, teams might take a chance. But I'm not shocked, surprised. Colorado's doing their thing, Coach Prime doing their thing, and all them players, Travis Hunter, the freshman corner who finally played last week against USC, has some bright moments.
Wow, and the wide receiver too.
The wide receiver. So it's some bright spots, and if you know ball, you're realistic. They weren't going to beat Oregon. They weren't going to beat USC. They were going to have a better chance at putting up points against USC because they're all offense, no defense.
Correct.
Exactly. But if you know anything about college football, one thing Deion do, I see a lot of people just betting blindly. Don't do that. Know that it's a pecking order and a hierarchy when it comes to these teams. But Colorado's making their way up.
Yeah, man. I just echo what Chris said. And I think the biggest thing to piggyback on one of Chris's points is that he's making Colorado a destination. The fact that the way that the celebrities are coming out and everybody and the atmosphere at the games, like he's literally basically laying the red carpet to get all of the 5-star guys, not all of the 5-star guys, but to get a great deal of 5-star and prime recruits, no pun intended, to come to Colorado. He's making that a place where kids want to go. So, and then the other thing is, and he said it, Chris's other point, he said all he's got to do is get some dogs up front, and then it's going to be on. So he said that before the season started. He said he was good outside, but he needed some dogs in the trenches. So he knew that coming in. So, but the most important thing is that they're ahead of schedule already. He's made that place into a destination. He's put that school on the map, and the other point that Chris made is so important about that NIL. He's made it to where these guys are going to be able to get the 5- and 6-figure deals, 5, 6, 7-figure deals in NIL, and that's what's going to get you the great recruits to come on campus. Is that these guys are getting 5, 6, and 7-figure NIL deals. So everything is pointing in the right direction. And I'm really excited about it. And the last thing is that it's all going to matter with Shador. It's all going to depend on what his decision is. But from I think what I heard is that right now he's a late first-round pick. So if he's able to move up into that top 10, then I'm sure he's going to come out. Yeah. But I did read that Coach Prime is already recruiting.
You got to throw the ball away.
He's recruiting a quarterback, a 2025 quarterback. So I think
as he should, because I was going to bring that up. I was going to ask you that. When does he start looking for that quarterback? I think it's now.
Yeah,
he already had one visit.
Yeah, he's recruiting the 2025 quarterback. So I think he's already thinking about that because he already knows that he has to do that. But and I think he also is going to wind up losing
Shiloh.
Not Shiloh, the corner. Hunter, Travis Hunter. I think he's going to wind up losing him because they're already talking about that he's going to be a top 10 pick. So he's got to replace him. But he's got to. Yeah, that's what they were saying. Yeah, that he's going to be a top 10 pick. But the they got the 5-star there, and he made some plays on Saturday, so maybe now that he'll kind of get an opportunity to show his wares. But I'm just excited about it. And my last point is that I hope that this is going to open up the doors and open up the floodgates for other Black coaches to get opportunities with Power 5 schools. Because you can see that when you get the right coach, when you get the guy with the right personality, with the right mindset, that is able to not only recruit but to create an atmosphere and to create a culture. Coach Prime is showing us all of these things, and so I hope that other colleges are taking notice, and that they're going to give some of our other brothers an opportunity to lead some Power 5 programs.
Good stuff. A lot of good stuff in there. I'll stay positive. I'm with y'all. I think they're doing about what they expected. We expected them to do. I think I have the same. I was kind of joking about Washington and Colorado. Is I don't know who they are. I know you say we expected them to lose USC and Oregon. I didn't. I mean, Oregon, yeah, definitely Oregon, but I didn't know that they could beat TCU the way they did. Then they followed up, looked really good against Nebraska. Then they struggled against Colorado State. Then they looked great in the second half versus USC, but they looked terrible in the first half and really the whole game with Oregon. So Travis Hunter, obviously, you can't measure his impact and what difference he could have made. But
and then they had Shiloh too on against USC.
So I think the talent is there. I think the talent will be there. I think he's going to be able to recruit. But my issue still stands, and I guess I found my way here anyway, is as much as I would love to hear other minority coaches getting jobs, they ain't him. And they can't recruit like him. They weren't as good as him as a player. I don't know that they can coach as good as him. I don't know. I just don't. I think it's more than just a Black coach got hired. He put in the work. And he proved at a very small level at Jackson State what he could do. I don't think anybody else, and I said this when he left, I don't think you can replace Deion with another Black dude because there's no other Deions. Coach Prime is Coach Prime. You're not getting Jay-Z to go to Alabama sideline. You're not getting Terrell Owens and all these celebrities to fly to Colorado. That's not happening. That's only Deion that can do that.
I'm not sure.
When have we ever seen it?
I don't think we've seen another guy of his caliber get this type of opportunity. I think that if the Ed Reed situation,
I was going to bring that up. I think Ed Reed gets that same type of love, especially from former players. From former players? From the U?
Yeah, I think if he would have got that opportunity
from the U, yes, 100% from the U. Colorado ain't bringing people from Colorado.
But no offense, but look at the players in the NFL that came from Miami and look at the ones that came from Colorado.
I'm talking about the difference at the game. Warren Sapp is trying to coach at Colorado.
You don't think if Ed Reed got a coaching job, he wouldn't have the same type of caliber coaches want to coach from?
His demeanor's not even the same.
It's not.
He's not flashy.
It's not, but he's
the same passion. Well, you got players supporting players. He was going to get support.
Deion is asking these people to come. I don't think Ed Reed's model as coach would be to go and have all this celebrity and have all this spotlight and have all this pressure.
You talked about Warren Sapp and all these guys coming to coach. I think he can do. I think Ed Reed would have been able to do that easily.
I'm talking fanfare. Where's Ed Reed coaching at right now?
No, well, that's what I'm saying. He had the opportunity, but it didn't work out. So I think if he would have got
it had nothing to do with football why it didn't work out.
Yeah. Right. So I think if that situation would have worked out, but my point is that I understand he's not.
Real quick, just so I'm clear. If Ed Reed was in Colorado right now, you think the same celebrities was coming to Colorado? No.
Maybe not the same, but I still think some celebrities would have came out.
I think for sure at Bethune.
I think alumni would have came out.
I think at Bethune, because Bethune's in Florida, right?
Yeah, Daytona Beach.
they would have got some people out there for a fact.
Let's be clear.
Yeah.
In terms of the atmosphere versus Colorado and Daytona Beach.
When it's your first, see, Deion has a track record not only at JSU but in high school of being a winning coach. So he's a guy that's been coaching for a long time. So I feel like, you know, when he got to Jackson State, yes, he was worried about coaching, but he's coached before. Whew. But the point I'm trying to make is, you know, on a fan fact, no, not even that. On maybe some of these celebrities, yes, because Deion, we know the character of prime time. But at the end of the day,
you think Travis Hunter's decommitting from Florida State to go to Jackson State if Ed Reed's the coach?
We're not about to sit up here and act like Ed Reed's not the first and second best safety of all time.
He wanted
right. We're not about to do that.
No? Is that a yes or a no?
I think
it could have been possible.
Yeah, I think he would have got some big time.
Y'all know what I'm asking. The answer is no. Travis Hunter's not leaving Florida State to go to Jackson State.
I disagree.
Just like the running back that they got. You want to know why he's with Deion? Because Deion's known him since he was 9.
Right, but I think the opportunity, the reason why Travis Hunter flipped from Florida State to Jackson State was because he wanted to be tutored by one of the best
of all time.
To ever play the game.
He wanted to be tutored by Coach Prime.
Again, because he was one of the best
he was one of the best corners. He was the best corner to ever play.
Have y'all listened to Deion speak? It's different. I don't know why y'all keep trying to minimize him.
Have you ever heard Ed Reed speak?
Yes, and it ain't Deion. You know what I
heard him in that locker room.
I heard him make me want to run through a wall. Is what I heard.
Like
I'm not saying he's better than Deion, but you're really discrediting Ed Reed, and I think that's me and Kenny's issue. It's more discredit right now.
I think Ed Reed has more cash.
Show me where he's ever done it as a coach. Ever.
One guy has been coaching for over a decade. We're not comparing their coaching.
So you don't compare them. Don't use the excuse he's been coaching for a decade as a slight to Deion, but it's that's supposed to defend Ed Reed. Compare the two resumes.
What we're saying, but he just started coaching. Like Ed Reed.
Don't compare it and say no, he can't do that.
But why? But
you're dismissing it like he's
never done it. But you keep saying he can do it then.
But you haven't seen it, so how would you know if he couldn't?
Didn't do it.
He hasn't had the opportunity yet. Is the point?
When
Deion didn't have enough before Deion got to Jackson State.
Right.
Before Deion got to Jackson State, we didn't know whether or not he could do it. He had only coached on the high school level. We didn't know.
I disagree.
But we didn't know if he was going to be able to if that was going to translate to the college level. He's coaching in high school. You can't say that we knew that it was going to translate to this level on the college level. We didn't know.
Well, we disagree. I think, and this is just me, I think whatever Deion decides Deion want to do, Deion gonna be good at it. That's just me. Coaching,
Absolutely.
baseball, football. So I expected Jackson State and Colorado to be good. If Ed Reed took over Jackson State today, I don't think they go do what Jackson State was doing.
I mean, that's because look how many people he has to re-recruit. So obviously the first year.
Stop making excuses.
That's not an excuse. You said you said if he was to take over right now. The roster is not the same because everybody went to Colorado. So obviously he's going to need a year to rebuild because the head coach leaves. It happens at every level. When your head coach leaves.
Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Come on, man. I don't understand what's so hard here. I'm not saying Ed Reed's a terrible coach, but he ain't.
No. The way you were taught. See, now you're saying this, but you never. You never said that before. All you did. But all you.
You can't tell me that somebody who's barely ever coached is close to Coach Prime, who's been coaching for 10 years. They're not close. That's okay. That's not a slight to Ed Reed.
That's fine.
Gotta work harder. But you ain't there.
But you're just now saying this. Before you weren't giving Ed Reed any props.
Yeah, you said he wasn't going to get no recruits. You said he wasn't going to get no people at the games. Like
I said he can't do everything I said was in relation to Coach Prime. I said can he do it at that level? That's what I said.
And our counter was that It may not be at the level that Coach Prime was, but it would still be a significant level. That was our counter. Like,
and that's where we disagree.
Right. So
I think it's going to take a long time. I don't think Travis Hunter's decommitting, and I don't think Jay-Z's flying to Colorado if Ed Reed is the coach.
So that's where we disagree. So then I'm saying that because of Ed Reed's resume as a player, when he comes in as a coach, he's automatically getting top secondary targets just off of his resume as a player. The same way that Deion was getting top secondary talent. That's what we were saying. Right,
and
Chris?
I disagree.
I agree with you. The best safety of all time isn't going to get safeties that want to play with him. D-backs that want to play with him.
If he's at an HBCU, no, I don't think he's recruiting them. I don't.
Yeah, I think that's where we part ways.
And I hope we get the opportunity to see it, but we didn't.
Me too. And unfortunately, it was sad because we were really excited.
He had the support. Ed Reed had all the support.
Like he had Deuce, and he had the guys from Miami. They was already coming on campus when he got the job. Those guys was coming on campus, so it was already in motion. But I'm saying the wheels was already in motion for that to happen. So I just think that's where we disagree. I think that his cachet would have a significant impact on the college level if he got an opportunity.
We will see. Back to the games. The football games kind of slowed down. Looks like Chicago's driving up 27-11, I believe.
Oh,
14.
DJ Moore, have yourself a game, young man.
27-14.
7 catches for 174 and 2 touchdowns.
2nd and 7. It'll be 3rd and about 5 or 6.
Scary Terry with 1 catch for 1 yard. Wow. You said you would take him over CD Lamb. Are you crazy?
Absolutely. Every day of the week.
You're crazy.
Okay. Who we got? I don't even know if we picked the Titans Colts game.
We didn't. We pivoted to DR.
Yeah.
You talking about Colorado?
I don't even remember who I picked.
You didn't pick. Nobody picked anybody yet.
Yeah, we didn't pick.
I'm saying, like, I pick other pieces, and I be trying to make sure my picks align, and sometimes they don't. Cooked him, and he overthrew him.
Are you writing these picks down? Because I sure don't. I'm sure not.
Yeah. Okay. Just give me. I'm going Colts. Give me Indy. Chris? Who you got?
Colts.
Kenny?
Give me the Titans. Colts are inconsistent. Richardson's still learning his way.
You ain't lying. That was a exciting game, but difficult to watch. Another game that this kind of surprising me that these teams are both in. The Patriots are about where I expected. The Saints, not so much.
Yeah, we already said.
Oh my goodness, the Saints.
We said that they were trash
about disappointment. The Saints.
No, we said New England's going to be trash.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So that's not surprising.
Kenny, are you ready to backpedal off of your Brady argument that it was almost 50-50?
No.
All right. Old people are hard-headed. I respected that.
No.
Stay strong.
I may give you 60-40, but that's about it.
It gets more laughable by the week. Saints, Patriots.
I'm in the same level of talent, but go ahead.
You're right. Huge drop off.
Defensive man.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead.
You know when we didn't care about the Patriots defense? The whole time Tom Brady was there. Nobody blamed the defense the whole time.
Tom Brady was Super Bowls, you wouldn't even won if it wasn't for that defense.
No, I said nobody blamed the defense when Tom Brady was there. That was never the blame.
Oh, you just died.
Now all of a sudden, it's the defense's fault. That's all I'm saying.
Your man was beat.
Saints. Kenny? Who you
got? What's the game? Saints and who?
Patriots.
Oh, Saints and Patriots. Oh, Saints. Patriots are trash.
Saints are trash too, but I'm going with the Saints.
Yeah. Is Carr is playing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is he?
I might have said yes too fast.
Because he left the game, I think.
And he was limited at practice. Who knows?
Yeah.
They still suck.
I don't even care. Even Jameis. I think Jameis could even get a dub against New England.
Texans, Falcons.
I'm going Texans.
Me too. Desmond Ritter's looking suspect.
And CJ Stroud and
Balling. Balling. That young man. And I picked up Nico.
Smart.
I've been sitting him on the bench, and I finally started.
I thought about starting him. I picked between him and Scary Terry, and picked your scrub Scary Terry instead of Nico. I'm gonna probably regret it.
Yo, this Bears defense looking like 1980, whatever year that is. Like
Bears.
The hell, they was the worst defense in the league last year.
1 yard.
I mean,
up
into this game.
Number 1 receiver with 1 catch with 1 yard. CeeDee Lamb would never.
It was the worst defense in the NFL. I should have known.
The Broncos are the worst defense in the NFL.
Then they were the second worst.
I'll give you that.
Is that another cat? There you go.
Flag.
Just kidding.
Roughing the passer, right? Please.
Is it really?
I don't know.
Are you ahead of us now?
No, I let's stop talking about the game because you know how we get somebody here. Let's just stick on the topics. No,
I think it was illegal contact or something.
Yeah, I picked New Orleans. Yeah,
everybody's New Orleans. Everybody's Houston. Okay, I'll let it slide.
What was Houston? Houston versus
Atlanta.
Oh yeah. I picked Houston. Yeah, we picked Houston.
We're all going Detroit over Carolina.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, that'd be the game that's actually close.
You see them.
Mm-hmm.
What are we looking? Who do we see?
I said, you see the Magic, man. I better get it right. Or Magic gonna get them up out of there. Magic gonna get the right. Ain't for the fool.
Well, Magic better go talk to the quarterback and the coach.
But B-Rob is gonna kill me. B-Rob don't got no rushing yards, man.
He got like 7 points though, which ain't good.
I'm talking about the parlays, man.
Oh!
I didn't draft none of these bums on the Commanders on fantasy. What?
Just for the record, Brian Robinson's averaging like 15 points a game. But
that's fine. I had Bijan, and before I got hurt, Saquon. And David Montgomery and Kenneth Walker. I'm fine at the running back position.
Was that Terry that caught that? About time, man. Let's go.
I don't love.
Oh, that's a flag. Oh, I'm behind y'all.
You don't love those running backs. Bijan, Montgomery,
Bijan been
Kenneth
balling.
Walker, Saquon.
He been balling too.
Saquon's hurt.
Then I still have 3 running backs.
Walker's solid.
Montgomery,
good.
Touchdown machine.
Oh yeah, he been balling.
And he's taking all Jahmyr Gibbs. And as soon as Jahmyr Gibbs starts getting carries, I'm gonna trade him while he's hot. Then I have Bijan.
Because I think it's only a matter of time. That was a good throw. Good catch. Another flag. All right. I'm with it. Giants, Dolphins. We all think that Dolphins bounce back.
Miami.
Giants are trash.
Yeah, Miami might get double-digit sacks.
I'm about to say that might be a 50 piece.
100-point game.
All right, this is where I think it'll be very interesting to see how y'all move. We got Bengals at Cardinals.
Oof.
Who you got?
Oof.
Chris.
Listen,
I
picked the Ravens to win the division. I'm sticking on that. And I'm going with the Bengals here. And I'm letting y'all know right now. The Bengals lose this game, I'm on full overreact mode. The season's in shambles.
Season's over. They lose.
I don't understand why I was on this show hoping that did he get sacked? I was on this show hoping that Joe Burrow would sit out 4 to 5 weeks because it's no point. It's no point. If you're not 100%, you're at 0%. If you're not at 100%,
look how he hurt.
Yeah.
And look how he played hurt. Look how he played hurt the first couple of weeks. He didn't look like a trash can. The dirt inside of the trash can. Let's be honest here. You were better off sitting him and let him get healthy. The point I'm trying to make is playing him was no difference. Playing him was no difference. So if you lose right here,
I think hindsight is 2020.
But you know what though? I think what happens is if they lose.
Oh, he dropped that?
I think that was pass interference, but they're not gonna call that. He grabbed his arm, I'm pretty sure.
If they find a way to lose this game against the Cardinals, he's
Shambles.
They're gonna sit him. Because the season's over.
He's grabbing his arm. That's PI, but
1-4.
I'm not gonna call it.
You're
it's over. Then they'll sit him.
shambles.
So for that reason, the fact that this game is pretty much for their season, I'm picking Cincinnati as well.
Okay.
Although I got to give Arizona credit, and I'm sure Jay,
Yeah,
Jay, I'm
they're
sure
doing
he's
the opposite of tanking right now.
Yeah, he's got to be encouraged by what he's seeing because these guys are competing.
Real quick on that, you brought up Jay. Robert Williams and DeAndre Ayton are both in Phoenix. Robert Williams coming off the bench for the whole season?
Huh?
Yes.
Or what did I say? Phoenix?
Yes. Yeah, 100%. The whole season.
Is he playing the 4 though?
No, he needs to be off the bench. You don't play those two together.
I was gonna say that sounds awful.
So you don't play him you don't think you play him at the 4?
No, he needs to be.
I think if anybody, Ayton's more of a 4 than Williams.
No spacing off the bench.
Because, I agree with you because Williams is a better shot blocker than Ayton, so I'll give you that.
Bring him off the bench.
Better everything, defensive, rebound, toughness, all that.
Come on, wrong football.
Oh, that's
y'all brought up Jay.
We're on football because you know how you get when it comes to DeAndre Ayton. That's why I'm just trying to be real there.
You gotta catch that, Logan.
You're late. He was open, Sam. Give him the ball.
Yeah, I'm behind.
You're late.
I don't know why mine is behind, and I guess on the computer it's slower, maybe.
I don't know. I'm on an iPad. So
I'm on the iPhone.
But he's open, Sam. And I wish I could hear the commentary, but throw the ball. He's open. Get him the ball. Get him the ball.
You gotta catch that, money. Ball hit your hands.
You'll see what we're talking about. He got that was pass interference. He grabbed his arm. You saw it.
I was about to play before that. That Logan's got to catch that. Catch that, money. Oh, that's a first down. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Where we at now? What pick we at?
Wow. So
wow.
What a great route.
You saw wow.
What a great route and such a piss poor throw.
Like to me, no runs right here is insane. You know you're in 4-down territory. You don't run the ball at least once.
But that's the thing, Chris.
Down 2 scores though.
But Kenny, it's 3rd down. You're right.
Chris,
you're right.
Those are touchdowns. If you have a better quarterback.
To me, on 3rd down, I'm running it. You know you're going for it on 4th.
I guess.
I'm hate it.
Because it's
I wouldn't run it with Robinson not in the game. Robinson likes to fall forward. I wouldn't have. Okay, he's wide open.
Okay.
Curtis Samuel.
And Scary Terry on the sideline, goal line.
Scary Terry, I need you
to playing at the end of the last game. That was the other thing, Chris. At the end of the last game, we were playing Byron Pringle. I'm like, who's making these decisions?
That's what I'm saying, man.
It's just bad.
Don't ever put them in the same category.
No, God.
Oh man.
I guess they act like he dropping balls. If the quarterback don't throw you the ball when you open, like that ain't the receiver.
We're making an assumption that he's open, but go ahead.
Are you watching the game?
I watch the game.
Terry be open. He just don't even look at him.
Yeah, he just freezing them out. That was mean. Oh, he put that on him. That's a touchdown. That was behind him.
Like Sam Howell. Oh my God.
How much time is left? 10 minutes?
Yeah, you put that on his stomach. That's a touchdown.
Jeez, quick 3 and out. What's the next game, right?
Yeah.
Cincinnati Eagles, Rams.
Eagles.
Same, Eagles.
Okay.
Although, hey, Chris, let me ask you. We were talking about this on Monday. How do you feel about your team? Because it looks like they're not totally clicking offensively.
I mean,
kind of the same boat with Jacksonville.
I mean, yeah, I'm not too worried because I know we could do running the ball, and then that's why I feel like Jacksonville, they could be the same way when you got ETN. But that Bigsby is nice, but I think we have more running back committee group. I think what we bring running the ball can save us. We saw what they did the first couple of weeks. With our 2 guys, I feel like when Quez comes back, that speedster is going to help as well, just to keep defenses honest. But to me, the guy that's also going to help keep some defenses honest is Dallas Goedert. Somehow, some way, we need to get him more involved. I think, that's going to open up the field more for Smith and for A.J. Brown. But you see what A.J. Brown is doing. Nothing short of amazing. Devontae Smith, same thing. So I feel like, it's a lot of these field goals to me, it's some spotty play calling. But I'm really not too worried, honestly. I just want I'm more concerned about the defense sometimes than the offense.
Okay.
So allegedly, according to ESPN, Tyreek Hill got fined $7,000 for wearing no socks against the Broncos.
What?
No, that's a joke, right?
How you gonna play without socks?
According to
ESPN, because track people. What?
Oh yeah.
Track runners run without socks all the time.
They do.
Why is he's getting banned? But come on,
he got fined.
You know what I mean? Come on, Kenny. A fine because you don't want to wear socks.
7 bans.
Come on now.
Which ain't nothing to him, but God,
it doesn't even matter because they get paid every week or every 2 weeks. So it's like, regardless, 7 bans, like Kenny for not wearing. Come on.
Well, you know the NFL is a no fun league. You know that.
But I don't even think that got nothing to do with being fun.
You know that's what it stands for. So,
little breaking news: Kevin Durant is listed as the A&R for Drake's new album.
He probably is.
Set to drop at midnight.
The album comes out at midnight.
So I'm with it. Shout out to KD expanding his borders.
Because didn't LeBron?
He did 2 Chainz album.
AR 2 Chainz, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the album didn't.
And KD is big into music. He's got a studio in his house and all, so he's always getting into music.
So hopefully that means good things are coming. Everybody's excited. Well, 6 a.m. Drake don't drop at midnight. He said he's dropping at 6 a.m. because he's Drake. Sorry to the streamers. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 10-point game with 10 minutes left. So we'll see.
Quick 3 and outs, what y'all need in under 3 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I would much prefer that, but we can score a touchdown and a field goal and tie the game. So I'm not immensely concerned, but I would much rather what you said happen.
I just need B-Rob to bust out one long run and Scary to get 12 yards.
And he just show up, Scary. Man, 2 catches for what is he got now? 2 catches for 12 yards.
So real quick before we move on,
for 13 yards.
In the NFC East, where does he rank as far as receivers?
Who, Terry?
Yeah,
3rd. I got him 3rd.
What'd you say, Kenny?
3rd.
You said 3rd?
That's what I said.
In the NFC East?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And who's 1 and 2?
The Eagles.
All right, look, we can move on. I was not expecting that. We can move on.
Yeah, there ain't no need to talk about it.
Hold on. Yes, it is. You got CD ahead of both Eagles receivers?
Not ahead of AJ Brown. I got him ahead of Devontae.
All right. You got that. God
damn, Justin?
God damn. Ain't that a penalty when you lower your helmet like that?
I don't know, but that man's a man.
Do that as a quarterback.
I've been a fan of Justin Fields. I'm not all. It's not. He needs to get better. But
hey, that's a 15-yard penalty. Call that flag.
If you get the 1 and 2 pick, I'm not drafting a quarterback. I'll be honest. If he plays out the season well, I'm not drafting a quarterback. I'm going O-line and Marvin Harrison.
Talk about it. That man, he different. But we got 3rd and 2. We're gonna come after him. No. Yeah, we did. Great defense. See what happens.
You know what the best part about it? The clock stop. That's the best part of that play.
When you come after quarterbacks, they have to make quick decisions. That's what helps your ball hawking D-backs make plays.
And the clock has stopped. Literally, that's the most important play.
That was early contact, but they didn't call it.
We ain't going to because man,
the ball got deflected. Actually,
pressure buzz pipes.
All right, Chicago at it again. Hey, if Chicago loses this game, this coach might get fired.
Hey, I just sent Mike the link, so look out for him. We might get a little cameo.
There it is. 3rd and 2. 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 or not yet. There you go. Thing coming. Mikey. Oh, look at him and his. Oh my goodness.
Bro, hey, I just came in really quick. I just want to say, y'all trash, dog. Y'all trash. Hey,
He talking.
you do in the butt. I'm gone. Hey, I just saw Media Day too. Poole and Kuzma. Hey, dog, I gotta get out of here, bro.
Is this the same? Is this the same Bears fan from last week?
It smells in here, dog.
You the same guy from last week?
You know what's bad? You know what's worse than losing the shit? Being shit. That's horrible.
That's a line. That's a line right there.
One of us has 0 wins. So the delusion of people.
That makes it even worse.
Is the guy that lost to the Cardinals talking? Is the guy that lost to the Cardinals talking?
That makes it worse. The Cardinals have been competitive.
Talking
the
about
Cardinals have been competitive.
You know the Giants beat the Cardinals. You know that, right? The
Cardinals
Giants, who you just said we're going to get 100 scored on them, beat the Cardinals, and y'all lost.
Have the Cardinals been competitive all year? Yes or no?
Did they win against anybody?
Yes or no question. Have the Cardinals been competitive all year?
What's competitive? Yes, losing? Yes, they've been competitive losers.
Okay. Now you want to couch it. That's okay.
You the one trying to have moral victories. Y'all lost.
One of us is 3-1. One of us is 3-1, and the other one about to be 2-3. So
let me. Okay. I just want to check something really, really quickly. Yeah, you picked the Bengals to beat the Cardinals. So as competitive as they've been, you picked the Bengals. Just remember that, Coach. So don't talk about competitiveness when you pick the Bengals, who are trash.
Let me ask you a question. Which one is a worse loss? Us losing to the Cardinals or you losing to the Bears?
A worse loss? It's a loss.
Yeah.
What? Actually, if I'm being honest, y'all losing because y'all supposed to be better than us. Nobody actually, y'all, every single person on this show picked Washington finish last. Now you want to compare losses with us.
0-5 team. You saying
did you or did you not say we were supposed to be worse in the division, right? So when the worst team in the division loses to another team that's worse in the division, now it's a bad loss?
Now you're moving the goalposts, but go ahead.
You move the goalposts.
You were just talking about how encouraged you were about how your team showed up against Philly. Now you're losing to an 0-5 team, but it's not that bad of a loss. Okay. I'll let you have it.
You just made something up. I said it's a bit better loss for us than y'all because y'all are actually Super Bowl contenders.
Run the ball.
Okay.
Are you, Kenny? Are y'all Super Bowl contenders?
I'll let you have it. We are Super Bowl contenders, but I'll let you have it.
So Super Bowl contenders losing to Arizona is a better loss than Washington, who nobody expects anything of.
At home. At home. And that
means nothing. Our home field advantage has never been there. We just started selling out. That don't mean nothing.
Of course.
Eli Manning's name is on the wall in your building.
The only team.
You want to talk about at home? Eli Manning's name is on your locker room wall.
We lost in Arizona. What are you talking about? What game wasn't at home? It was in Arizona.
You talking? That don't matter.
Okay.
You talking about home field advantage? Your home field's so great. Eli's name on the wall.
Let's move on.
Where we at?
Losing on the road is better than losing at home.
No, it's Kenny. That is a loser's mentality. You know better than me.
I got it. It's okay.
Losing is losing.
Okay. You would know that better than me, but go ahead.
We've been losing about the same amount, so you should know better. You should know better.
That's a negative.
Sam, throw the ball, bro.
He's hurt, bro.
Who's hurt?
I swear he was just limping after the first down play.
Well, why is he trying to scramble it?
It's your quarterback. You let me know something.
No, my quarterback's still in Atlanta on the bench.
Your quarterback's still playing in USC.
It would have been the same. It would have been the same result with old Heineken.
Taylor beat Philly last year. Remember that. Respect that.
Meineke, whatever his name is. It would have been the same result.
Oh my goodness, this is just abysmal to watch.
Jets
Terry, you're not
Broncos.
open.
I'm going Denver.
I'm going Jets. I'm going Jets.
I'm also going Jets.
I can't believe in the Broncos at all.
I can't believe in Russell Wilson ever.
Yeah, I don't trust him no more.
I don't trust Zach Wilson, but I believe that he's wide open in front of your face. I believe the defense.
I'm more encouraged by Zach Wilson than I am about Russell Wilson. As crazy as that sounds.
We're gonna see.
I'm just looking at wide open people.
When I told Kenny that Terry's open, he said, "You don't know that."
Logan Thomas is cooking right now.
Oh no, he just threw that at his ankles. So I give you that.
Logan Thomas is cooking.
He missed the post route touchdown earlier. Like, Sam, we need better. Blah, 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 blah. We did Jets, Broncos, Chiefs, Vikings. How long before Kirk Cousins is benched?
He's not getting benched this year.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Okay.
I think you're more likely that he gets traded than benched.
Exactly, same. I gotta agree with that.
Who's giving up anything for him?
But I'm saying, but that's how much I believe he's not getting benched.
Yeah. And maybe, and who knows? Maybe the Jets trade for him.
Yeah, I'm about to say, if I'm the Jets, I'd rather have him than Zach Wilson any day.
Yeah, maybe they trade for him than knowing he's going to be a free agent that you're going to lose him at the end of the year anyway.
You get A-Rod.
So
you're not worried about losing him at the end of the year, I should say.
Yeah, because you get A-Rod.
Yeah.
So you would give up assets in a trade, and you're 1-3.
Not great assets, and you're not going to get. And I don't think you're getting a whole lot for Kirk Cousins anyway. I'd trade a 4th or 5th round pick for him.
Have they said if the Jets even have the cap space for that? Because he's fully guaranteed.
Oh yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, that's true.
And they gave their current hurt quarterback.
Yeah. You got a point there. Yeah, that's probably why. That probably wouldn't work. Unless Minnesota will be on the hook for his contract. That's the only way they could.
Yeah, who was that? Baker. They did that with, where they paid some of his deal.
Yeah. When he went to the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Carolina. Yeah, no, Carolina. You're right, Carolina.
It's him and Sam Darnold. Where's Sam Darnold at right now?
San Fran.
San Fran.
Is he? Okay, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Let's keep moving. Chiefs, Vikings. Taylor Swift goes 2-3-0.
Chiefs.
I think this is going to be the second or third best game this week. I'm going Chiefs though, but I do think.
You think it's going to be that good of a game?
I do. I honestly do.
I think Minnesota's cooked. I
don't think they're getting blown out any chance at all.
I do. I think they're going to get worse.
I have no faith in Minnesota. Yeah. I hope I'm wrong. I don't have Justin Jefferson, and I don't think I'm playing him, so I don't care. But the game of the week, in my opinion, Kenny, Dallas, San Fran. Who you got?
My head says San Fran, but my heart says Dallas. So I'm going to go with my heart and pick my Cowboys.
That is a shock. Usually turn on. Chris, who you got?
San Fran. I think it's going to be a close game. I think this might be the best Dallas we've seen this year. Well, I would hope, as a fan of the sport, that we see the best Dallas we've seen so far this year. Dak is playing better than he's been all year. He's not a game manager. CD does his thing. Their tight ends does his thing. Brandon Cooks, helps out. The defense and Micah Parsons and all those guys are able to do their thing. I just think right now as an overall unit, I like San Fran I like San Fran a lot better than the Cowboys. But I think it's still going to be a close game because they give Dallas their credit. They're still a good club, still a good football team.
Well, I think that the key is going to be taking away the run, limiting McCaffrey and making Brock Purdy beat you. Because we still haven't seen Brock Purdy
he draws so many flags. The yards don't count, and I know y'all don't care about this because when we have the conversation. But if somebody can find like penalty yard stats, he gets a deep pass.
No, he does. He does, but still, man, catch that, please.
I mean, he tried. But that's quarterback. He underthrew him again. Story of my life.
You was all giddy about Sam. I don't think we got a quarterback. Remember that, Chris?
When did I say that? I've been saying we're a quarterback away all
I
year.
think we might have something.
He underthrew him. However, this one right in between his hands, though.
I think we might have something. How? Now you out on him.
I've been saying we're a quarterback away all year. Like I've been consistent.
Just getting a little excited about him in the preseason. Well, but I guess that's
He barely played. I said I'm going all in on my team, which I did, but he's the question mark.
Okay.
And I don't think he's the answer. As I said earlier, and I'll say it again, Taylor Heineke is a better quarterback. I don't care. But they felt different. That ain't a terrible pass interference, to be honest, but you got to at least try to play defense. Like, what are you doing, dude? Chris, you went San Fran. I'm going Dallas. I think San Fran's been running hot, and I think they get caught this week. I'll be honest. Obviously, Dak is going to have to show up, and they're going to have to do something with Christian McCaffrey, which I think nobody's been able to do yet. But I like Dallas. I just have a feeling. I would love to be wrong, but I just have.
I just think that Purdy is due.
There's Terry, baby.
Comes back down to earth because
he's been playing
really been kind of. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think he's just due for a game where he comes back down to earth. So that's why I'm picking. That's why I'm picking Dallas.
I would much rather y'all have Trayvon Diggs versus
for sure.
Specifically
for sure.
For Brandon Ayuk.
But don't sleep. DeRon Bland is a playmaker.
See,
Bland is a playmaker, so don't sleep on.
This is what y'all do to me. I mentioned Trayvon Diggs led the league.
Oh no! I'm not saying that he's better than. I'm not saying that Trayvon Diggs isn't a big loss. I'm just saying
he's wide open.
I'm just saying don't sleep on DeRon Bland.
Fair enough. Yeah. Packers Raiders. I'm going Packers. Chris, who you got?
Packers.
Actually, I lied. I'm not. Jordan Love.
Is Jimmy G playing?
I don't know, but last week
has he cleared concussion protocol?
That actually is a good question. Let me check that because that makes a big difference. I didn't realize the Cleveland Browns don't even have a backup quarterback. Basically, there's some nobody. I don't know. It doesn't say.
You talking about DTR?
Yeah.
Don't hate on that man.
Trash.
He was garbage on Sunday. I will give you that.
Messed a whole bunch of stuff up. You want to talk? Oh, actually, that's a great point. I'm about to read you a stat line, and I want. Oh, get up, get up. That was a great catch, but you probably should have just dropped it.
Wait, that was Scary Terry?
The over route was Terry, yeah. Who am I looking for? Oh, I found it. I'm going to read you a stat line here in just a moment of a number one wide receiver. 1 catch, 16 yards.
Amari Cooper.
Okay. Do we all believe that Amari Cooper suddenly trash, or did his quarterback suck balls?
The second option.
He was.
He's been cooking all year. It's the second option.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. We got 5.5 left. 10-point game. It's getting late early.
Can you just get a carry? Like no carries and no rushes in the second half is insane.
We get down 27-3.
But you are down 3 scores.
But to keep the defense honest, some of these bad play calls.
But that does change your game plan.
Because I'll just say this though, Ray. It was one particular play where they were like nobody the inside zone was wide. If you did a draw right there, you know how they were cooking over the draw because the D-line was spread. If they would have called that right there, he had 15 yards ahead of him without even defender being close. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying run, but when there's time where you see they're playing the pass, and you're going to take these stupid check down routes like he did 5 times to his running backs to get 2 yards.
I will say this though, in a different game, but that USC Colorado game, they were in 2-minute offense and running the ball, and that to me was just mindless. It made zero sense to me when they were running the ball in 2-minute offense, and they used so much time trying to run the ball in their 2-minute offense that it cost them a chance to tie that game up. So
Gibson right through your hand.
So there's the drawback to it.
Well, we'll kick a field goal. Should be down 7. Defense got to get another stop. Defense has to get another stop. Can they get another one?
Keep hope alive.
If we passed time, but I did want to follow up on, I guess, give everybody a chance to speak on Charlo Canelo. Quick takeaway.
We talked about that Monday.
Did we?
Yeah, y'all did.
Oh, okay. All right, good. So I didn't want to wait. I didn't really want to talk about it. Cool. Hold on. We got a field goal, and he missed it. He missed it.
He missed it for real?
They missed it. Pushed it wide right. Not even close.
What's the next big fight coming up? Is it
Fury? Logan Paul.
When because Haney.
Oh yeah, Rainey and Pro. Yeah, that one is in December, right?
Yeah, somebody else fights like right after that, right before that. I just saw that announcement. I thought I was seen at the yard.
I thought
Fury is coming up too, right?
Huh?
Shakur Stevenson's coming up too, right?
Did he sign to fight somebody? I think
I think so.
He just said he wanted to fight Tank, but he realizes
he's going against.
I thought he was going to get somebody 135 for like a belt or so.
Yeah. He got it. Somebody stepped in there as a replacement for Martin.
Is the Gervonta and Keith fight legit?
I'm waiting for the. Well, no, I saw Gervonta Tiafimo was the last rumor I heard.
I don't know. I need to see something.
And then David Benavidez.
That last fight.
The 28th is the Fury fight, but that's the one against the MMA guy.
But it's going to be better than Charlo versus Canelo.
So he's still fighting Francis Ngannou? I thought because he's starting to fight Usyk.
That's the next. That's after.
But that's supposed to be in
Secure fights De Los Santos in November on the 16th, and then Devin Haney in Progress is in December.
And then I got Benavidez Demetrius Andrade on the 25th.
Of what? This month?
November.
Okay, yeah, I want to see that one too. That's a good one.
The co-feature will be Jermell Charlo versus Jose Benavidez Jr. So Charlo's fighting on the 25th, and Benavidez is fighting on the 25th.
Jamal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see that. I don't see that on the ESPN schedule. That's weird.
Yeah, I mean
that
Canelo fight hurt my.
This is an Instagram page, so maybe it's not official, but they're.
Gotcha.
That was a waste of time. That was worse than the Crawford. Whatchamacallit one.
Nah, Crawford Spence was great. Crawford was just too good.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the Canelo and Charlo fight was worse.
Charlo's a quitter. Like he got paid and he took a dive, and now he's gonna run back to 154, and that's really disappointing.
I see it. And he missed. Man, y'all can't even hit a field goal.
Kenny, why are you so far behind?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm watching on a computer. I don't know.
Even that,
I'm on third down.
Refresh.
I don't know. I did that, and I'm still. I don't know. Maybe it's.
Ray has that secret Wi-Fi.
It's Verizon, so we all right over here, I guess. But what's today? Thursday? Do we have anything big this weekend we need to pick or go do?
The Logan Paul fight, man.
Negative.
That's real news. I'm joking.
Who's even fighting?
Logan Paul. Then it's I'm joking. I'm not even gonna watch that neither. I'm gonna be out. But I was regardless.
Hey, y'all thought Floyd Mayweather said he's the greatest boxer of all time?
As he should.
Okay, we can talk about that another. Or is there anybody that disagrees? And then we can leave it.
That Floyd's the greatest boxer of all time?
Fact.
Oh,
I feel like this is tough. This is like because like with the NBA, it's only a couple of guys. The NFL now, Tom Brady set himself aside because at first it was Jerry Rice.
It's tough.
When it comes to boxing, I don't think there's a wrong. I think there's like at least 5 legitimate guys you could probably say, and nobody could get mad.
See,
I think Floyd's one of them.
Yeah, Floyd is definitely top 5. I think what hurts Floyd's case is that a lot of the bigger fights that he had was guys either before their prime or after their prime. Like so the Canelo, he fought him when he was, before his prime. He was young. Then he fought Pacquiao when he was past his prime. He fought Marquez, arguably.
Wasn't Floyd older than Pacquiao though in that fight? To play devil's advocate, I thought Floyd was older.
You may be right. I'm just saying the point is that he didn't fight these guys in their prime. Marquez, they said, some people say when he fought Marquez, he was past his prime.
I think that's
no. I'm just saying that the people that would argue against Floyd, whereas Ali, he fought all of the his.
Well, that era, everybody fought everybody, which is why everybody loves even though he lost the Earl and Crawford fight, we love seeing Tank and Garcia fight. We all laughing at Haney for being the new Usain Bolt and running like a track star. But with Floyd, though, I mean, my last thing to play devil's advocate is because he said, and a lot of people said, was he wasn't in his prime when he fought those guys neither. So who's to say if Floyd's in his prime, going against Pacquiao and those guys when he was really dropping bombs and had real power behind his punches.
But to be fair, I never thought that Pacquiao was in Mayweather's class ever.
Really?
No. Skill-wise, I never thought that Pacquiao was in his class.
That might be the first time I've ever heard somebody say that.
Whoa, y'all give up a whoa.
Because to me,
are y'all both way behind?
No, I wasn't watching the game.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying
so that's why I ain't say nothing because y'all don't ruin it.
Oh no, for me, Pacquiao was strictly an offensive.
Just fighter. Run the ball out.
He was not a defensive fighter at all.
Oh no, for me, Marquez showed us that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say in terms of skill level, him and Floyd, there's no comparison to me.
Okay. All right. Well, I know we went a little bit over. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Definitely not the game I was expecting, but I'm also not terribly surprised either. Sam Howell's gonna be a roller coaster. I don't know.
Just run the ball out, please. Just run the ball out.
It's kind of like a run when you get sacked.
Hold on, before we go, real quick. Who's worse? Who's the worst team in the NFC East? Washington or New York?
Both of them beat the Cardinals, and y'all couldn't. So.
Worst team. I'm a
common opponents. I think that you're missing the team.
I don't know. I think
we did to the Giants. So, but go ahead.
I think both offenses are inconsistent. They both suck. I don't know who to pick. I don't. I really don't know who's work because at any given moment, Sam Howell,
game off. I just saw it. I'm turning it off.
This is disgusting. Sacked again. Yo, my money was down on Twitter. Yo, I had a bet 42 to turn into 600. Everything hit, but Brian Robinson couldn't get 40 rushing yards against the top bottom 5 rush defense in the NFL. Because your defense was so terrible.
Where's our rush offense? We're pretty bad.
But he's averaging 65. I just needed 40 against a team that's giving up 130.
Rush yards?
Ray.
Yes.
DJ Moore has 8 catches for 230 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yes.
Did you not see the last touchdown?
That's embarrassing. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I just turned it off.
Oh, he's just trying to clown your team for being trash.
I know. And he can do that all day, but guess what? He still lost to the Cardinals. He can't erase the fact you lost to the Cardinals and Josh Dobbs.
I'm saying, B-Rob.
That's a joke.
Can they just run the ball out with B-Rob?
With the healthy team. No excuses from y'all. Just L.
So we know which one is worse, but it's okay.
I'm hurt, man.
That's okay. Keep hope alive,
That
Ray.
was-
Hey, listen.
That was
Basketball season.
poetic
So
justice.
basketball season is right around the corner,
19 days.
and your Wizards will not make the playoffs again. But it's okay.
You do realize the Cowboys to beat the Giants, the Jets, and the Patriots are their wins.
Oh, so now we're gonna say what's
I mean, in their defense, they didn't play nobody else.
So now we're gonna say
They played the Cardinals.
what's a good win and then what's a bad
Imagine-
loss. Now we're
They
putting
started the
now
year
we're putting
playing
degrees
the
on wins, but
Giants,
we're not-
the Jets, the Cardinals, and the Patriots.
I
So
mean,
now we're putting degrees on wins, but we're not putting degrees on losses.
On
I didn't
losses,
say degrees
listen.
on wins. I said the
That's what you just
teams you're
did.
playing against weren't as good. They
no
weren't.
comments from me, man. No
That's
comments
what
from
you
me. Yeah, no comments from me.
And y'all got cooked by the Cardinals. Y'all ain't even lose. Y'all got beat down by the Cardinals.
It was a one-score game. We had the ball with a chance to tie
And you
it.
lost by 12.
So it wasn't no beatdown. So stop it.
Lost by 12.
Stop it. It was not a beatdown.
How it
What
ain't-
you are experiencing is a beatdown.
Y'all were down 15-3, and y'all
What
lost
your
28-16.
experience is a beatdown.
This is bad.
That was
So,
not a beatdown.
So we lost by 17. Y'all lost by 12. It's a 5-point difference, but we got beat down and y'all didn't.
Was this game ever really competitive?
Y'all
Hey,
lost
listen,
by 12.
I'm
we
about,
lost by
listen,
17.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to sign off. But to give my 2 cents on this, we did pick the Commanders to win this game. However, we knew that they sucked. I will say this, Kenny.
Says
Everybody
the guy that was
loses in the
overtime
NFL.
last week.
Everybody loses in the NFL. But if you ask 1,000 people, 1,001 people are saying the Cowboys should have beat the Cardinals.
Oh no,
But
that's a fact.
everybody loses. It happens. It's the NFL. You mean? But that's my 2 cents. I'll see y'all Monday. My team's about to be 5-0. Kenny, y'all about to be what? 2-3, 2-2, 3-2,
4-1.
Ray,
Who y'all got? Oh, yeah, Rams. Y'all.
Ray, basketball comes on in 19 days. Keep hope alive. That's all. That's all.
My
Keep
team
hope
going to be
alive.
better than yours. So I ain't tripping.
We'll talk about that. Yeah, we'll talk about that another
I
time.
might be better than both of y'all. Can't wait. Y'all be out.
Good night.
And the keys, tempo, hey time, let's go.